What was the address?
Your incident has been updated.
6627.
You have your notepad?
Yeah.
You have your big notepad?
The big one?
Recording mounted. Wi-Fi connected.
Hey.
Can we come in?
Hey, I'm W. Donahoue.
I'm Tasha Stauch. Nice to meet you. You guys are busy tonight, huh?
Yes,
Very.
unfortunately.
Thank you for
Sorry,
calling.
we
It's
took
okay.
us long. I mean, we go by priority, and
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, the neighbors have been awesome, so
Yeah.
they helped out.
and they could probably do more than we.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what
we
I
got
was,
two bodies, so
Exactly. That's what I was telling my husband anyway, because he was upset, and I was like, honestly, the neighbors have already pretty much done a lot of the work.
yeah, there's a ton of them out there. So.
Yeah. We keep
So-
getting posts and pictures, and we did find someone did send us a video picture or something, and he was holding his Switch case, like
His
different, like his Switch, like a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not like a Switch.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, like, so they've all been trying to be very like helpful and the whole situation, because so he was supposed to be here at 6 o'clock because we were going to eat dinner, and he said he was off restriction today, so he was going to go play with his friend, and his dad had already told him he could play with his friend, and he didn't come back at 6, so I looked outside and saw it was sleeting, so I said, well, maybe he's waiting on one of us to come get him, so we drive to the neighbor's house, which I'm assuming he's at the neighbor's on the corner's house, and they're like, no, he's not here. So I was like, okay, maybe it's only one other person. And so they kept leading us on all this chase of people who it could be, and we covered a lot of houses, and at this point the neighbors all stepped in and kind of went to the houses ourselves, and because they told me to wait here, and she went to a bunch.
Okay.
But sorry, I didn't freaked out the whole time. To add to it, we're almost positive he is with someone that he knows, because he searched on his phone, can my parents find me if my if my phone is off. He also, and I'll let you look at this, sent my husband some crazy stuff that was like, see this to you. Let's see. It was like, so he sent my husband a message that says, "Do we have any bath salt?" And then my husband said, "For what?" Asked me, and then because my husband didn't think what he was talking about, and it says, "My friend said if I get some, we could play." And he has a Sonic there this weekend because he's big into Nintendo Sonic.
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
And then my husband said no. So then he said, "Can we play today if my tummy stops hurting?" And so my husband said he'd call him. Then he said his brother has a car for a sleepover this Friday. So that's why we were trying to find some of the kids that we knew we didn't know, other people.
Brothers
that had older siblings. So that's how the whole thing got started with this Jimmy kid. We feel bad, but we didn't start that. So everybody goes pounding on this Jimmy kid's house and looking for people at Gatlin. And the kid was asleep, and he didn't have an older sibling. So it kind of got, how social media gets blown all out of proportion and things like that. So yeah, so that's pretty much what we got. And then and we did, my husband was like, go through his book bag and stuff like that, and we found like a cigar. in there. It was one of these things. I guess a cigar. I don't know.
Has any used marijuana that you know about?
No, he's never even been like this. Like he did start going to
brothers are hanging around and smoking pot.
Well, my thing is he is at Grand Mountain and they're mixed with the, he's 5th grade, 11 years old, and they also have the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade there now. Now, I know the school does a really good job because I work for the school district to separate the kids in the different, like, okay, the 4th, 5th graders, 6th grade, but that doesn't mean they still don't meet each other in Larson Ranch, and that's the thing, because he does go take his bike up to Stingray Park, or is that the name of that little park? Whatever the park is up there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And things like that. So it's kind of like, pretty much, that's what we got.
Okay. Did you give our dispatch the social?
My husband has the social. I'm going to have like a blurry version. I don't know if I can read it. But he was like freaking out saying, I can't go find social. I'm upset. He is. So I was like,
and I apologize once again.
Yeah.
I pulled. I mean, there was something pretty urgent.
Yeah, definitely. You want to get people that are. All right, let's see. The social. He said he lost the social.
So y'all have hit all the friends' houses, or at least some of the people that are out.
That we know. Is the social on his military ID?
It might be. I think it's in him.
Was there anything missing?
No, there was nothing missing. He just had his game, which he's a huge, like crazy Mario, Sonic. He had that with him, and that's it. I mean, that's all we seen missing. Because Melvin immediately said, "Go look for the guns." And like I immediately went in there, and I couldn't find one, so I was panicking. But you know how you're looking for something, and it's right there.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, "Oh my God, it's gone!" And then I realized, like, okay, it was hid behind some clothes, whatever. So all the guns are accounted for.
I mean, clothing wise.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't. We didn't see anything.
Toiletries.
Nope.
Does he have like a wallet he carries around with like school ID?
The phone was with the wallet.
Okay, like one of the attached case, like the.
Yeah, an actual wallet.
Oh, okay.
His phone was with the wallet, and he had left it in his room.
And is the phone turned off? Have y'all? Has anybody tried the phone?
Well, I have his phone. He left the phone here with the wallet.
Oh, okay.
That's how we went through.
So how do you know? So he must have used somebody else's Facebook. Is that what you're thinking? That like he logged in somebody else's and asked that question if can my parents find me, or was that on?
No, it was in his search history.
It was in his search history prior to this happening.
Okay.
So he had already like searched this information. He had deleted a bunch of things too because it would have like one thing searched for one day specific, and it was like, okay, we know you're on YouTube, we know you're on this, you should be, whatever. And there was a lot of messages deleted, like for example, his grandma or Nana, he had everything deleted, but we've reached out to all them, and he hasn't been in contact with, with any of them because they all live on the East Coast.
Oh, okay.
So.
Has there been any family issues that other than
No,
the strange thing was asking about the basketball.
What happened last night? So he was upset about last night because he's grounded from his Switch. Like I told you, it's all around the Switch.
No, there was a restriction. Yeah, you said that, but it was lifted.
So it was lifted today. But last night he had. Okay, so we have 2 little small dogs, and he has really bad problems with his stomach because he takes Vyvanse every day. So when he doesn't, the weekends.
Is that like the medication that you list ADHD?
For ADHD, right?
Okay.
So the weekends we don't give it to him. So on the weekends when you don't give it to him, your stomach starts to kind of work. Anyway, needless to say, messes his stomach up. We went on a hike yesterday, and he like pooped in his pants like 3 times. You're supposed to give it to him every day, but if we go on a hike, I try not to because he'll be like zombie and not, hiking and stuff like that. So he said, this is what he told me and his sister. She's already asleep now. She's only 8. But he told me and his sister that he thought somebody was coming downstairs, so he immediately tried to hide it. He knocked the candle over, and it set the carpet downstairs on fire. Oh, no. Now it was nothing big. It was about like a 12 by 12 spot. So I honestly wasn't even going to tell my husband. We went in there, we were like going to cut it out and just replace it. Tell him later, not like in the moment.
I get you.
Freak out because if I called you and said, someone burned down the carpet, you're freaking out.
Yeah, you said fire, so I was thinking.
Exactly. So I just took the covers that he was. I took the covers that he was laying down, and I just threw it on there because I got my daughter out and the dog's out. She was working, And it was
You're
something.
gonna have
that-
everybody now.
I know. It was something that we were just like,
Did he take his bike?
no.
Okay, because somebody saw a little kid on a bike. They posted it, but I didn't know if he brought it.
Well, he did, unless he took it sooner and brought it back because Lena ends up getting a bike
Okay.
and rides the bike because hers had broke. When she ran into him, I say ran into him as in not physically,
Right.
but she somehow got his bike because hers wouldn't work. So he could have at
So
one
they were
point.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were supposed to go
What
pick him
color's
up
the
for
bike?
dinner.
Blue
Yeah, he
and
didn't-
black.
They
And
thought
he
was
has
at
a
his
blue
friend's house.
coat
He's like,
Yeah.
I just started sleeping.
We
so
got
they
we
were
have
like,
him
"Oh,
on
really?"
one
And they
he
were- he was
we
never there.
there's
And he
one
never went to
picture
his
someone
house.
sent he was on
Okay.
and he was taking the switch.
Do you mind if my
So
partner
yes.
looks around the house real quick?
Yeah, yeah.
Because kids, they hide. And
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
They can hide for hours. And
Yeah,
you'd be
no, we've
surprised.
already checked the
Is there any other kids?
the ADT, the
There's
moving. Yeah, there's kids here. I say kids here.
There's
but-
You're-
my sister and 2 dogs in the
Okay.
room up here.
Grab her ID too. when you
Yeah, no,
get
he's
done.
definitely he was out there because they left and
Give your ID
blah
with
blah
you.
blah. Somewhere wherever my wallet is at.
So, just tell me a timeline. I know you said that y'all were gonna go eat at 6.
Yeah, so it
We were
was
supposed to meet y'all back here, but you went down there because you started sleeping.
right. So
What happened between that and the time you got out of school?
Okay, so 3:15ish, 3:20ish, they usually come in every day and they have to like ride laps or something, like physical activities or something like that. But since his stomach was hurt and his daddy told him he could go ahead and get his switch time back. So that's pretty much it. They usually get snacks and we always required him like, hey, you have to go outside, like all these things. So
Pretty active then, huh?
Yeah.
So, he did that. He didn't do that because you said his stomach was hurting. What happened instead of him doing that?
instead of doing what?
Doing
He said
that?
he had already talked to my husband about being off restriction.
Uh-huh.
So he said he was going to his friend's house to play video games.
And what time he left at 3:30?
I don't know the exact time because I was correcting his carpet thing downstairs. And
Okay.
he-
So he
They,
left
and
at that
he's
time.
free. Like my husband's like very more free than I am with the situation. Like I kind of always like, whose house you going to? Give me their number. That's how it was with her. But like he's like, oh, as long as their neighbor ride, they can ride bikes. Everyone's together type thing.
Oh.
So yeah. So all the time they go and ride and meet friends. That's how we knew to go to different people's house because sometimes.
What
we'll
time
hang
did you
out.
notice that he left to go? I mean, what time? I mean, between the 3:15 and
Well,
when did you notice he left?
I came back up here at like maybe like 4 o'clock and.
He was already gone.
Right, but then Lena came back in the house, which is the sister, and she said that she had to get his bike because her bike wasn't working, so he gave her his bike or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So he left before 4.
Yeah.
Between 3:15 and 4. Okay.
Does he normally leave out the front door? Or would he have normally left out the front door?
or the garage. They it's
Okay.
free to do both, or the back because he takes trash out.
But we have a lock on that now, so we probably do.
All right. Well, the only reason I asked, it looked like there was a ring doorbell.
Yeah,
camera.
we already. That's how I told you that we already knew that he had left.
Okay.
Yeah,
And what time was that? Just so we have it for done.
we don't have the video recording. We just have like the thing go off on the ring.
Oh, okay.
We don't pay the fee.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can go ahead and grab your ID.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was looking for all of it.
Yeah, you're fine.
I think did I bring my thing in here? Actually, it might be in here. Can you get her? Let me get my wallet.
Yeah.
Cute.
I think it might be in my car. Or I think it might be in my car. So whenever he wants my ID.
You can just give him your name and date of birth.
Do I? Yes. No, I didn't drive the car today. This car has a police today. No, this is.
Would he have left his phone? You know?
I'm sorry?
Would he normally left his phone here? Does he take it with him often anywhere?
It kind of so depends on what we tell him. If they were to say like, oh yeah, you can take your phone, or like, no, you can't take it.
Does he have service?
He does.
Is that his phone?
Yeah, this one's his phone.
Who's that?
It's his mom.
Oh.
Because she must be having his phone.
It might be in that big pile of this.
If she's looking for ID, just go grab her name and date of birth.
I think it might be. I'm just waiting on him
I
because
can
it might be in the same.
I can just get your name and date of birth. Ma'am.
Huh?
I was like, it's okay. We can just get your name and date of birth.
Oh, okay, okay. That's why I was like, it might be in the same phone. All right, so it's Tesha TCIA, Stauch
TCIA.
TECIA,
TEC.
Stauch, and STAUCH, and
License or is it another state?
another state,
What state is that?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
That's the accent, huh?
Yeah, that's the accent.
And then a middle initial or name for out of states.
Is anybody down here?
Is the other dog?
No.
Yeah, no, so no one.
What's your middle name?
I mean, no one is down there.
Okay.
Huh?
Middle name?
It's my maiden name, so it's Hardin, HARDIN.
Cool. One 71 wants on one verbal out of South Carolina.
And the number you called. Where do you want to call it?
Last is going
No,
to
I
be
called
Sam,
911,
Tom, Adam,
and then
Union,
they
Charles,
said call
Henry.
a,
First of Tom, Edward, Charles,
He
Ida,
called a bunch of
Adam,
lines and then-
middle, Henry.
You had her telephone number too, though, because they might not have something like that. There's several people that called.
Phone number?
Right.
Do you have a picture of him on your phone?
Yes.
Mom.
Can you?
The ones we all have are like mostly him and his sister together. I mean, can you crop that out or is it?
Yeah, if you want to, too. I mean,
Yeah.
on your phone, you can send it.
So this
And
is the one that everyone has been sending. Is this one? Do you want me to send it to who?
Yeah,
Yeah.
his phone. And then go ahead and get that information for the information I sent you on there after you get the picture.
All right. What? Do you
Stand by.
listen?
Sure. I just got a new phone number, so
Okay.
I don't remember what it is. If you want to, while I do this, if you want to try and find that driver's license,
Yeah.
they're not finding you.
It's it's LE. If you're running me in, like instead of TECIA, it's LETECIA.
Okay.
Like Letitia.
LE. 1971. Can we try Lincoln Edward, Tom Edward, Charles, Ida Adam for the first name?
Has anybody been saying anything on the Facebook post or whatever that people were talking about?
Just that they're looking.
Okay. Nothing.
I accidentally let it lock. I'm sorry. Alright, you ready?
What am I doing again? I'm sending you that picture, right? Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. Messages.
Alright.
Just give them the old one.
Negative. I have a OLN for you. That's me.
So y'all contacted all the friends that y'all know about at this point. Parents, any of them saying anything that you know about that they said they haven't seen him today as well? Nothing like that. Okay. Nothing other than him taking his Switch, his game thing. Nothing else missing. He didn't ride his bike. You just told her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing other than that. No suspicious circumstances other than some weird text there. I guess you're sending that about bath salt. Okay. He's got some other information, just some medical stuff that we would like to have. And he's already listed as runaway. So if he's riding around with his brother in the car, he gets contacted. What are you doing out this late? What's your name? It comes up that he's runaway. And so they'll give you a call.
Copy.
You want to get that stuff and then
He wasn't in there with the space. That stuff is down there, sir. Can I show him about the stuff? I just didn't want him to step on the cutter thing, the box thing. I think I still had down there. Okay, because you weren't in here in the beginning, right? I didn't know if I had that box there or not. Because I told him about drop with me the last night. I must have picked it up. I was just making sure I had it.
Careful, little guy. Don't jump. Don't jump. I'll say hi. Yes, I say. Oh. Don't fall. Don't fall. I've got 5 dogs at home.
Yeah, her and the English bulldog.
Yeah, we rescued a couple of them. So within like a week, we went from 3 dogs to 5 dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so 3 of them were puppies. Like one of them is like 3 months old, 4 months old, and the other 2 are like right at 9 and 10 weeks. So they're little. And then we've got our 2 older ones. One's 5, one's 7. Dogs are cool.
What are you trying to do, huh? Come here. You got yourself stuck.
Go downstairs.
And he took like none of this. Like these are his favorites. All of these things. Yeah.
Alright, he's gonna grab some more questions and
Okay.
How long have you guys lived here?
Like a year or something now. Yeah.
And you have talked to all of his friends' parents in the area?
I'm not the person that talks to the friends. I don't have numbers. I don't say yes. I don't say no. My husband tells him yes or no. So he has all the numbers.
So there could be some friends that you don't know.
Right. Because I don't know the people like that. And a lot of the time that I was here, I had a job on the East Coast. So I had to fly back and forth for a lot. So I didn't really meet a lot of people, like my husband did. And he's like, always want to be the one to talk to everybody about it. And so,
Well, how about your husband? Does he talk to these people?
yeah, he's been on the phone with a bunch of them. He's in Oklahoma, Fort Steele right now.
Is there anybody he hasn't been able to get a hold of?
No, he said he's talked to everyone that he knows of. The only concern we had is he was talking about the friend with the older sibling, and we don't know who that one is. That's the one we don't know.
Do you guys have a name for that?
Because
Hi, Carly.
we don't know who that person is. We've never heard him say like specific name. And my husband said when he talked to him today, That there was no like specific name for that. He didn't give him a name. He just told him no. So
And he took his game console bill.
yeah, they have a couple of different consoles.
And one of them's gone.
Switch Lite. They have a 2DS, a 3DS. One of them's gone. It was in like a bluish black. Wait, no, that one might be in red. I don't remember. I just know in the video you can see that, or the picture that the lady had. You can see like he's got something right here, and it's like not far down.
Which picture is this?
So some lady online had noticed it, like messaged us, and had noticed that was him or the description, and she was like, "Was that him?" And I was like, "Yes."
Where was that picture taken?
I don't know. I honestly have about 150 Facebook messages that I haven't answered people on because you guys showed
Was
up.
it local? I mean, was it in this
Yes,
Lorson
in
Ranch?
Lorson Ranch. Someone put it on the Lorson Ranch page, and so a lot of people just kept sending messages, information. First, someone said they saw him get in a white SUV. Then someone said they caught it on their camera. They were all supposed to be sending this to me, but as I was talking to all these people on Facebook, because my husband gave the neighbor permission to post it, you guys came and I kept having alerts, and I weren't gonna like, you know.
Can you just let her know someone's at the door?
Huh?
Someone's at the door.
Okay. No. Yeah.
Okay. I know you probably gave some of this information to dispatcher already, but can you give us a description of him from top
Yeah,
to
so,
bottom? Hair color, eye color, any art?
Yeah, so brown, let's see, brown, very pale, like, whitish color skin, and then, just keep this close because our heat, and then, let's see, 4'10", 90 pounds maybe. And then I sent you that picture that.
Okay. I got it. I think I got it twice. Or my phone. That's doing weird things.
Yeah.
But I got it.
And then mom goes through every day, finds
I got it.
That's me. Yes, sir.
spark. Yes, sir. I'm not bad, dude.
Yeah, this is him, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, we're still getting the runaway report right now.
Harley, did you get it? Who was it?
Okay, I appreciate it.
Oh, okay, okay. I just didn't want any like people like neighbors just
Yeah,
popping in.
I know there's a deputy who lives in the neighborhood who saw things popping up on the
Yeah.
page.
So he wanted to.
What clothes was he wearing? When he
Blue jacket, blue jeans.
And had a game console that he loved with, so he's probably at somebody's house right now playing games.
That's what me and my husband absolutely think, and we think
blue jacket.
we
Is it
absolutely think that, and we've calmed our stress level down after our 4-hour wait over that.
like a thick, heavy winter jacket, a sweatshirt, windbreaker?
No, like the ones I was showing you guys in there, kind of like a little windbreaker type.
Okay, windbreaker.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Cool. Is there anything distinguishing
perfect,
about
yeah.
him? Does he wear
I'm in, so I don't
glasses?
know.
Anything
No,
like that?
no, they asked me about tattoos and earrings and
It's
all
just
that.
like I'm
stuff.
gonna
There
end
was
up.
nothing.
I'm gonna end up
Okay,
asking
perfect.
a whole lot of the same questions that dispatch asked.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah. If you hear anything from the school, let us know, please. All right. Oh, bye. There's Don Roy Cat.
Yeah, we already talked to a bunch of people at school
Yeah, they
Yeah,
just said
they-
had a security.
because
so
there was
they-
a game or something tonight, and so that was like one of the things we were thinking. If I guess they went to like a basketball game or something. But
He said there was He said there was Parks and Rec going on.
Smith?
So
Smith.
Yeah.
It was the off duty.
no,
okay.
he said somebody in the neighborhood or something.
Does he have a dentist he goes to?
If you guys want to call my husband,
Yeah,
ask
we
all
can do
these
that. We
questions.
can do that. We'll
Because
follow up
I mean, you're
he might have a little bit
overwhelming
more
me with these
information.
things,
Yeah,
and I don't do a lot of the.
Okay.
He does all that.
How
so.
long's he been over there stationed?
He's not. He's stationed here. He's just at Captain Career Course.
Okay.
Yeah. So they go to a dentist. I think it's like Fountain Dentist, maybe.
All right, we can
Everything
go.
else is on base.
We'll
'cause
give him a
it's-
call.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Al, A-L. Stauch, S-T-A-U-C-H.
phone number? Oh, right.
Yes.
Are we back on 3?
I'm on 3.
They call code.
Cool. We'll give him a call. We'll try and
Okay.
get some more information.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like the medical, dental, you
Yeah.
know, like he'll know like all that stuff because he takes them all base.
Cool. Alright, well, we'll go give him a call in the car real quick and see if we can get any information that
Okay.
we don't already have. If not, we'll come back and, or we'll give you a case number for
Okay.
the runaway and everything. Okay. Alright. Thanks.
She's a cutie. Just telling her I've already got 5 dogs.
5?
Yeah, I've got 5.
Oh my god.
I did not have any choice in gathering any of those.
I wonder if they're just like bad powers.
Not recording. Mounted. Wi-Fi connected.
He's at a friend's house.